of comfort, a little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a long one, and if we're lucky, it's moving slow. Wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, lying next to you on that hillside. Let's go. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train.
Mic check 1 2 1 2 3 4. Mic check 1 2 3 4. Mic check 1 2 3 4. All right, we're working.
When I got the news today, I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. I took a walk to clear my head, and this is where the walk-in led. Can't believe you're really gone. Don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. Funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why, I guess. Sometimes a greater plan is kinda hard to understand. Right now it don't make sense. I can't make it all make sense, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier that we used to. Sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. Drink a beer. Drink a beer.
Couple guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles, kinda making small talk, killing time, flirting with the flight attendants. 30,000 feet above, could be Oklahoma. Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Miles and miles of back roads and highways connecting little towns with funny names. Who'd wanna live down there in the middle of nowhere? They've never drove through Indiana, met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, busted his ass for you and me. You're caught a harvest moon in Kansas. They'd understand why God made those flyover states. That mile-long Santa Fe freight train engineer seen it all. Just like that flatbed cowboy stacking U.S. steel on a 3-day haul. Roads and rails under their feet. Yeah, that sounds like a first-class seat on the plains of Oklahoma, with a windshield sunset in your eyes, like a watercolor painted sky. You think heaven's doors have opened, you'll understand why God made those flyover states. Take a ride across the Badlands, feel that freedom on your face, breathe in all that open space, and meet a girl from Amarillo. You'll understand why God made it. You might even wanna plant your stakes in those flyover states. Here when the sun went down, hit it hard, kicked it off right. You'd think by now we'd be heading out, hanging it night smoke, it ain't burning out. It's just party crowds waiting all week. The way we got it rolling now, it's going fast and picking up steam, and we're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here. Another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up. Just getting warmed up. You think by now we'd be rolling out, but we're just picking up steam. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up, just getting started. Ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here. Get it warmed up and get it started. Everybody in here came to party. You need a good time, well I brought it. Hands up in the air if you want it. Yeah, the speakers are here and they turned up. Cups filling and mixed up the good stuff. Who's setting it off? You know that's us. You already know we getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here. Another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. Back in the day, Potts Farm was a place to go. Load the truck up, hit the dirt road, jump the barbed wire, spread the word, light the bonfire and call the girls. King in the can and the Marlboro man, Jack and Jim were a few good men where you learn how to kiss and cuss and fight too. Better watch out for the boys in blue and all this small town he said, she said. Ain't it funny how rumors spread like I know something y'all don't know? Man, that talk is getting old. You better mind your business, man, watch your mouth before I have to knock that loud mouth out. I'm tired of talking, man, y'all ain't listening. Them old dirt roads is what y'all miss. I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. I sit back and think about them good old days, the way we were raising our southern ways, and we like cornbread and biscuits, and if it's broke around here, we fix it. I can take y'all where you need to go, down to my hood, back in them woods. We do it different round here, that's right, but we sure do it good, and we do it all night. So if you really want to know how it feels to get off the road, trucks and four wheels, jump on in, and man, tell your friends we'll raise some hell with a blacktop in. I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window, and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. That's right. still black marks on that county road where we drag raced our pickups and Mustangs and weathered all the sun and rain. And to this day up on that overpass, even underneath the new paint, you can still see, Allie, will you marry me? I take a ride, look around, and there ain't no doubt. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. There's still a rope burn on that oak branch that hangs over the river. I still got the scar swinging out a little too far. There ain't a corner of this hallowed ground that we ain't laughed or cried on. It's where we loved, lived, and learned real life stuff. It's everything we're made of. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. Everywhere there we are, it hits me right in my heart. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down, and we'll always be hanging around like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. I've been thinking about you all day, baby. Waiting on that sun to go down. Would you say I pick you up after work? Slide over and we slip out to the outskirts of town. I got a blanket and a fifth of comfort, a little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a long one, and if we're lucky, it's moving slow. Wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, lying next to you on that hillside. Let's go. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train.
When I got the news today, I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. I took a walk to clear my head, and this is where the walk-in led. Can't believe you're really gone. Don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer. Funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why, I guess. Sometimes a greater plan is kinda hard to understand. Right now it don't make sense. I can't make it all make sense, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear. And drink a beer.
I've been thinking about you all day, baby, waiting on that sun to go down. What you say, I pick you up after work, slide over and we slip out to the outskirts of town. I got a blanket and a fifth of comfort, a little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a long one, and if we're lucky it's moving slow. Wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, lying next to you on that hillside. Let's go. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train.
When I got the news today, I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. I took a walk to clear my head, and this is where the walk-in led. Can't believe you're really gone. Don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear and drink a beer. Funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why, I guess. Sometimes a greater plan is kind of hard to understand. Right now it don't make sense. I can't make it all make sense, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear and drink a beer. So long, my friend, until we that we used to sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear and drink a beer. Drink a beer, drink a beer.
Couple guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles, kind of making small talk, killing time, flirting with the flight attendants. 30,000 feet above could be Oklahoma. Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Miles and miles of back roads and highways connecting little towns with funny names. Who'd wanna live down there in the middle of nowhere? They've never drove through Indiana, met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, busted his ass for you and me. You're caught a harvest moon in Kansas, and they'd understand why God made those flyover states. I bet that mile-long Santa Fe freight train engineer seen it all, just like that flatbed cowboy stacking U.S. steel on a 3-day haul. Roads and rails under their feet, yeah, that sounds like a first-class seat on the plains of Oklahoma, with a windshield sunset in your eyes, like a watercolor painted sky. You think heaven's doors have opened, you'll understand why God made those flyover states. Take a ride across the Badlands, feel that freedom on your face, breathe in all that open space, and meet a girl from Amarillo. You'll understand why God made you might even want to plant your stakes in those flyover states. Here when the sun went down, hit it hard, kicked it off right. You'd think by now we'd be heading out, hanging it up and calling it a night, but we're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here, another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. This midnight smoke, it ain't burning out, it's just party crowds been waiting all week. The way we got it rolling now, it's going fast and picking up steam, and we're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here, another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up.
And so it was kind of a whole week of birthday celebrations, and I think all of the parks had free entrance. A lot of them had cakes, and I know there was a ton of people that were activating parks, and I ran down to the shack quite a few times during the workday to try to grab a few of them, but I understand you have some photos with us from last week's activations. Maybe you could share a few things. And so it was kind of a whole week of birthday celebrations, and I think all of the parks had free entrance. A lot of them had cakes. And I know there was a ton of people that were activating parks, and I ran down to the
We're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, let's party, ain't nothing like it round here. Going down out here, another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. Back in the day, Potts Farm was a place to go. Load the truck up, hit the dirt road, jump the barbed wire, spread the word, light the bonfire and call the girls. King in the can and the Marlboro man, Jack and Jim were a few good men where you learn how to kiss and cuss and fight too. Better watch out for the boys in blue and all this small town he said, she said. Ain't it funny how rumors spread like I know something y'all don't know? Man, that talk is getting old. You better mind your business, man, watch your mouth before I have to knock that loud mouth out. I'm tired of talking, man, y'all ain't listening. Them old dirt roads is what y'all miss. I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. I sit back and think about them good old days, the way we were raising our southern ways, and we like cornbread and biscuits, and if it's broke around here, we fix it. I can take y'all where you need to go, down to my hood, back in them woods. We do it different round here, that's right, but we sure do it good, and we do it all night. So if you really want to know how it feels to get off the road, trucks and four wheels, jump on in, and man, tell your friends, we'll raise some hell where the blacktop is. I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. On a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window our pickups and Mustangs and weathered all the sun and rain. And to this day up on that overpass, even underneath the new paint, you can still see Allie, will you marry me? I'll take a ride, look around, and there ain't no doubt it sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. There's still a rope burn on that oak branch that hangs over the river. I still got the scar from swinging out a little too far. There ain't a corner of this hallowed ground that we ain't laughed or cried on. It's where we loved, lived, and learned real life stuff. It's everything we're made of. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. Everywhere there we are, it hits me right in my heart. It sure left its mark on us. We sure left our mark on it. We let the world know we were here with everything we did. We laid a lot of memories down, and we'll always be hanging around like tattoos on this town. Like tattoos on this town. I've been thinking about you all day, baby. Waiting on that sun to go down. What you say I pick you up after work? Slide over and we slip out to the outskirts of town. I got a blanket and a fifth of comfort, a little something to knock off the edge. It's supposed to get a little cool tonight. Looks like I'm gonna have to hold you tight. Yeah. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Yeah, I hope it's gonna be a long one, and if we're lucky, it's moving slow. Wouldn't mind if it lasted all night, lying next to you on that hillside. Let's go. About a mile off Old Mill Road, that spot nobody knows. We park the truck and we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night we take off running. Hurry up, girl, I hear it coming. Got a moon and a billion stars, the sound of steel and old boxcars. The thought of you's driving me insane. Come on, baby, let's go listen to the night train. Let's go listen to the night train.
When I got the news today, I didn't know what to say, so I just hung up the phone. I took a walk to clear my head, and this is where the walk-in led. Can't believe you're really gone. Don't feel like going home, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear, and drink a beer. Funny how the good ones go too soon, but the good Lord knows the reasons why. Sometimes a greater plan is kind of hard to understand. Right now it don't make sense. I can't make it all make sense, so I'm gonna sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear, and drink a beer. So long, my friend, until we meet again. I'll remember you and all the times that we used to sit right here on the edge of this pier and watch the sunset disappear, and drink a beer, drink a beer, drink a beer.
Couple guys in first class on a flight from New York to Los Angeles, kind of making small talk, killing time, flirting with the flight attendants. 30,000 feet above could be Oklahoma. Just a bunch of square cornfields and wheat farms, man, it all looks the same. Miles and miles of back roads and highways connecting little towns with funny names. Who'd wanna live down there in the middle of nowhere? They've never drove through Indiana, met the man who plowed that earth, planted that seed, busted his ass for you and me. You're caught a harvest moon in Kansas, they'd understand why God made those flyover states. I bet that mile-long Santa Fe freight train engineer seen it all, just like that flatbed cowboy stacking U.S. steel on a 3-day haul. Roads and rails under their feet, yeah, that sounds like a first-class seat on the plains of Oklahoma, with a windshield sunset in your eyes, like a watercolor painted sky. You think heaven's doors have opened, you'll understand why God made those flyover states. Take a ride across the Badlands, feel that freedom on your face, breathe in all that open space, and meet a girl from Amarillo. You'll understand why God made, you might even wanna plant your stakes in those flyover states. Here when the sun went down, hit it hard, kicked it off right. You'd think by now we'd be heading out, hanging it up and calling it a night, but we're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here, another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. This midnight smoke, it ain't burning out, it's just party crowds been waiting all week. The way we got it rolling now, it's going fast and picking up steam, and we're just getting warmed up, just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, this party ain't nothing like it round here, going down out here, another double shot of crazy in a cup, and we're just getting warmed up. Everybody in here came to party. You need a good time, well I brought it. Hands up in the air if you want it. Yeah, the speakers are here and they turned up. Cups filling, they mixed up the good stuff. Setting it off, you know that's us. You already know we getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. Just getting started, already fired up. Yeah, let's party. Ain't nothing like it round here. Going down out here. Another double shot of crazy in a cup. And we're just getting warmed up. Yeah, we're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. We're just getting warmed up. Yeah, I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on them good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. Back in the day, Potts Farm was a place to go. Load the truck up, hit the dirt road. Jump the barbed wire, spread the word. Light the bonfire and call the girls. King and the can and the Marlboro man. Jack and Jim were a few good men where you learn how to kiss and cuss and fight too. Better watch out for the boys in blue. And all this small town, he said, she said. Ain't it funny how rumors spread like I know something y'all don't know? Man, that talk is getting old. You better mind your business, man. Watch your mouth. Before I have to knock that loud mouth out. I'm tired of talking, man. Y'all ain't listening. Them old I'm chilling on a dirt road, laid back swerving like I'm George Jones. Smoke rolling out the window and ice cold beer sitting in the console. Memory lane up in the headlights, it's got me reminiscing on the good times. I'm turning off a real life driving, that's right, I'm hitting easy street on mud tires. Sit back and think about them good old days, the way we were raising our southern ways, and we like cornbread and biscuits.
All right, guys, just doing some testing tonight. You know, we're moving to a different chat room. Wanted to make some changes on the show to make things a little better. We were having issues with certain things, and of course, changing to the YouTube chat room, it's going to be simpler for a lot of people. I think our video page was always a little confusing. We had the pop-out video, and we had the chat room you had to enter, and you could size them and move them. I think some people had problems with that. And the chat room I was giving too much room to the chat room and not enough to the video. And I think now you'll see the video is much bigger. It's probably 30 or 40% bigger now and a smaller chat, which is good. That's kind of the way we would like to do this. In the past, the last 5 or 6 years, I've always tried to brand or market our webcast as on our own website, W5KUB, and not a YouTube site. But because of that, we're not getting a lot of subscribers. People are coming to W5KUB and watching the show, but they don't subscribe or anything. So we have no idea what our subscribe number is. It's quite lower than I hoped it would be. So if you come to W5KUB.com now, it's going to be very transparent to you. Basically, you come to the same W5KUB.com, you hit chat and video, but it takes you to the page where you have the larger video, and it's going to actually log you in automatically into the chat room. Now, people may not like that. They may say, hey, I like IRC, but you know what? The show's about the video, not the chat room. And the chat room will do exactly what it's supposed to do. You'll see a person's comments, and we can reply back. They don't need a lot of bells and whistles and things like that. So I know I'll probably hear from a lot of IRC people how bad this is, and that's just tough. We've got to make the change. Another nice thing is, well, one of the bad things was, on our show, people were always telling me, I'm trying to watch it on the phone, but I can't get the chat room, or I can get the chat room, but I can't watch it. Well, with the YouTube app and the way we're setting it up now, it's beautiful. You can watch the show on the phone and the chat at the same time. So that's a big improvement. And another improvement that we have is going to be that people playing the show back later, the next day or the next week, can, if they want to, they can actually see the chat that's in the chat there. So that's an advantage to it. One of the bad things is we're going to lose Hambot because of this, and we'll have to come up with a different way to give out prizes. But we'll figure that out. I'll just go ahead and tell you guys, we were not planning on webcasting from Dayton this year. That trip cost us about $3,000 to $4,000 per year. We've been webcasting it for 17 years now, and it looks like Hamvention is not going to be able to accommodate us this year. They're making some changes, so we're going to have to work with them if we wanted to go. And quite honestly, I'm getting pretty old for this stuff. I'd like a break. I'd like to be able to go up there and walk around and see things, and I haven't been able to see things in 17 years. Once we get behind the camera, it's all camera, and if you guys have been with us or noticed, when we hit Hamvention that morning, we're busy running around all day until they close the door and we leave. Sometimes we hardly even have time to get lunch, and it's very stressful. So I had already decided this year to go up there and not webcast live from there, but I was going to take my camera, and when I walk in the flea market places, I was going to do videos, take some videos, and then we'll have a show and we'll have a Hamvention recap later. So that's our plan for this year. Now, again, I don't think they're going to have, my personal opinion, they're saying they're gearing up for Hamvention. My personal opinion is they won't have it this year. There's not that many days until May, and the COVID is not under control yet. I mean, we've got the vaccines and things coming out, but it's going to be a while for this thing to get better. So I don't think they're going to have it. We're looking forward to Huntsville next year. We want to go to Huntsville, and we will webcast that one live. That's one of the nicest, inside, cleanest, coolest places there is, and that's the Huntsville Hamfest, and that's always in August, and we hope to do that. We could do some live streams from the phone. Even for my Android phone, I could do a YouTube stream. Well, I could do it into our channel. Yeah, Arnie, I could. Just don't know if we're going to do that or not. But anyway, that's kind of where we are right now. You know, I'm wanting to make improvements here. We're going to try to make a lot of improvements this year. I'm going to try to get a Zoom call. I'm going to send out in my Facebook group, I'm going to make an announcement and ask for volunteers if they'd like to join a Zoom chat. And we're going to talk about how we can build the program up this year. I'm looking for somebody that can call a DMR net. We have a DMR talk group assigned to our show, but nobody's using it. So I call a 40 meter net every Tuesday. I'd like to find somebody that can call a DMR net every Tuesday, and maybe that would help, you know, get the word out about the show. And also, you know, we've got hey Randy, how you doing out in California? KN6BZG, good to have you in here. So, you know, we're doing that. So we're trying to make a few things to improve it here. I'm real sad about Hambot. Hambot is not going to be able to make it with us over the years, but you know, he's really done a great job. Hambot has really come through, and you know, we're going to miss Hambot. Boy, he did so much for us. But we'll still do that. I need to, and I want to, and I have planned to start giving away some prizes on our weekly show. I just haven't found the energy to do it yet. We're probably going to start doing that now that Hambot's gone. Though we'll have to come up with another way to pick a name from the chat room. You know what we might have to do. Let me see what the participant list looks like here. Okay, well, you know what we might do is, hey, you know, we may have to roll the dice. We may have to somehow, we'll come up with something. We may have to roll the dice and say, okay, or, you know, take the 17th, you know, first of all, maybe we have a number like a percentage. So we roll a number and we get 50%. So that might mean we scroll down halfway. Let's say we got a real long list of people. We just randomly scroll down to about 50%. And then we roll another dice that says pick number 7. And we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we call that name. You know, that's about as random as you can get. The only thing is Hambot's not going to be here to know if somebody collects their prize. We may get into arguments again if the person called us in time, but we'll try to stretch that time out a little longer and be a little more flexible. You know, and Hambot always watched the chat room, and Hambot knew if the person answered. I didn't even have to watch the chat room. Hambot knew if that person answered and if he answered within the right time. So that's going to be an issue. We'll work on that issue, and we'll try to get that figured out here real soon. Yeah, well, there's DMR out there. There's, you know, I've never been a DMR Fusion D-Star guy myself. I've got a DV cast here that will do all three DMR, D-Star, and Fusion. But I've never really used it. I got it just to kind of test and see what it was like. Anyway, that's kind of some of our things here. Randy out in California. Great to have you, Randy. And yep, Huntsville rocks. K5YVY. Great to have you in here tonight, man. I've seen your call several times there. And we appreciate you in here with us tonight. You know, I've got the new chat room popped out and on a PC here. I don't know if you can see it or not. Let me see if you can see it. I got a much cleaner. Let me see if I can show you what my chat looks like here. Let me see if I can pick out the right camera here. I might have to set another camera up because, well, let me just set a camera up real fast. Here we go. All right, so here's what we got. So you can see I've got the chat room up pretty good size where I can easily see it here and read it, and during the show I've got it popped out and on my on this laptop, so that works out well. The other PC we have here is good for bringing up various you know, websites and videos and stuff like that. And then there's our chat right there. And then this is our webcast right here. This it's some pretty sophisticated software. It's made by Telestream. It's called Wirecast. The software sells for upwards to about $1,000, but it's just like a TV studio, and everything in here is software and driven by your mouse. So if you look, I don't know if you can see my mouse. Yeah, you can see my mouse right there. For instance, if I click on this camera shot right, you see my mouse right there. If I click on that camera shot right there, it's going to put me in that guy. So if I want to go to Studio A, I can just click over here with my mouse, and I'm in Studio A right there. Or if I want to show pictures, I can show pictures and cycle through them. So this is pretty good, and it has a lot of layers. If you see, those are all camera shots here. Now I'm going to scroll. Watch this. I'm going to scroll down. Those are audios. Those are all audios coming up there. And if I click on different audio, those are different playlists of musics that I've got in there. Here's our introduction here. Let me click on, if I click on the show's introduction right here. So you see it starts that up. And then you can go on up further and you got other layers here. I've got other layers. Here's I've got some tickers going across here. Here's a ticker tape that says "Sit back and listen." If I put that on, that'll go across the top of the screen. Then you go on up, you got more layers, and these layers up here are lower thirds, and these lower thirds basically are things like this. It's your lower thirds, your names of people that I can just click on here and bring up, the lower thirds for people. So that's how our broadcast software works. And then if you go over here, this is where the remotes come in. We bring them in on Zoom now instead of Skype. We went to Zoom, and we have a paid version of Zoom, so we can bring in a very large number of people. And we actually have software where this video here looks like a camera. If I select it over here, if I select it down here, it actually selects the screen. So that's how we get it in. The audio is a different. Oh, and we've added a compressor. We've added a compressor limiter recently to try to get our audio under control. Everybody used to complain too much. Audio's too high. Audio's too low. Since I put this compressor in, I don't think I've had hardly one complaint. I know it sounds a little different, but no complaints on loudness. And below there we have a 4-channel UHF wireless mic system. Then we come around to our mixer panel here. So we've got and we've got all the different audio channels come in. We've got our Zoom audio channels that come in here. I do have an adjustment here. We've got phone lines. I've got wireless mics. I've got the Hio mic here. This is the Hio mic here. So you can see we had to expand our mixer. We used to, for our show, we used to use a lot smaller mixer. I'll show you what we used to use. We used to use this mixer right here. And you can see it's quite a bit smaller than this mixer here. So that's kind of where we are. Let's see what else is going on. Oh, we do have phone lines that people can call into, and it says we can handle up to 1,000 calls simultaneous. Now I don't know how I can handle 1,000 calls, but we do have phone lines, and they are in 65 countries. Tony down there from Australia has called in a number of times. And so that's kind of behind the scenes there. Yeah, that's kind of behind the scenes. So just give you guys kind of a sneak preview here. Yeah, well, thanks a lot. Yeah, I'm talking with Jason and others. In fact, Jason is going to be back on our program pretty regularly here pretty soon. We had Josh on here for a while, but he got so busy and it was hard for him to get off work that he started missing most of the shows. So, we're friends with Josh and we're friends with Jason and several others out there. We're always looking to help each other out, and we'd like to cross-promote or mutually promote each other's thing. And I think Jason and I are going to try to go big with that. He's got a lot of subscribers. Our subscriber numbers are getting larger, so there's a lot of people that watch Jason's Ham Radio 2.0 that don't know about us, and there are a lot of people that watch our show that don't know about him. And of course, we're on different days, so it makes good sense if we can each, get our viewership to know about the other guy and build up things like that. Yeah, we've been webcasting now for about 18 years now. We started doing the Dayton Ham Convention 18 years ago, and it really grew. Back then our internet connection was very, very bad. Quality, our cameras were very bad. They were a little cheap webcams, and microphones were, $3 computer mics and stuff. And Bob Heil is a close friend of mine. He has been for 17 years, and Bob set us up. Bob set us up with Heil mics. In fact, he set us up with the Pro mics. Let's see, I've got a couple here that Bob set us up with, and we used these for a long time. We still use them, but this is the Heil PR35 mics, and these Bob gave these mics to us years ago. The PR35 is a professional mic. And Bob always tells everybody, this is the microphone that Carrie Underwood uses, Charlie Daniels uses it. And I said, Bob, next time you tell that story, tell them Tom uses it also. Tom uses the PR35 microphones. And of course, you see we've got the PR40 here from Bob. I got this from Bob this past year. The problem with this mic is, it is very, very directional. I'm on this lapel mic right now. Let me go to this mic and I'll show you that I like the lapel better because here's the problem. I'm going to go to this. I'm going to go to the Heil mic. Test 1 2 3 4. Test 1 2 3 4. Okay. I'm on the Heil mic. I'm on a Heil mic right now, but here's the problem. If I turn my head away from the Heil mic like this, boy, you just don't hear me. And if I look over here and I try to adjust the audio over here, you don't hear me. Or if I'm talking in the side, you don't hear me. But if you talk right straight into the Heil mic, you hear it. So here's the deal. So with the lapel mic, man, I can be over here, I can be over there, I can go in the other room, and my audio is still pretty consistent with the lapel mic. And we use a lot of lapel mics, the wireless mics, but we've got we've got some good mics here. We got some good equipment here. We got the Behringer professional limiter installed here. We got the nice Behringer mixer here. And like I said, we've been webcasting for about 17 years now. Our live Tuesday night show is right at 6 years. We've had the live show on for about 6 years. And we've only missed, I imagine in 6 years, we've only missed maybe 4 Tuesday nights in 6 years. A couple times we did have a recording run. When I went on vacation or something, we actually had a recording. And one night, I had Josh even do our show one night. I was on a cruise down in the Caribbean, and of course I had internet on the ship, and I watched the show the night that Josh did Amateur Radio Roundtable. Let me read the chat here. All right, let's see. Yeah, Discord server, guys, let me tell you, I am not very, I set up, you know, a while back when Josh and I got together, I did set up an account on his Discord. I don't even know what Discord is, and to me, Discord is a little complicated. The times I did get on, I looked to the left, and there was a menu over there, and there was like 15 or 20 different things going on, and it took me 5 minutes to get into the right place to even say anything. So I'm not a Discord user. I like to keep it simple here. So I'll get with you YVY, and maybe we can figure out some way to some way you can help me out there to get the word out, and we'll also do the same thing on our website. And our website, w5kub.com, is still the main part of our show. People will go there to find the show, or they can find us on YouTube. But as I said earlier, we kind of branded or marketing our show as W5KUB, independent from Facebook. But we're kind of going to try to go back toward Facebook now and keep both ways. So, yeah, let's see. Okay, he says my show is linked on his channel. Is that something that just happened recently, or was that already, Todd? Was that already linked on his channel, or did someone just do it? I don't know. Yeah, we're always very, very, very busy. But I love Huntsville, man. Huntsville is nice, and they really take care of us. We always get in the Embassy Hotel, and that way we can walk across. I can roll the video equipment across the walkway into the Ham Fest without even going outside. It's really nice there. Yeah, so I'm probably not a Discord user. I'm not even much of an IRC guy myself, but I learned enough. We ran our own IRC room over the last years. That is what we provided for our users out there. But I tell you, it looks like the YouTube chat is going to actually make it the simplest way for people to actually get on here and chat with us for the show. So we're trying to make it simple. And we're trying to make improvements, and you know, this is just our first step. Let's see what we got going here.
I'll get you someday. Oh, that's all it took. Just one look. That's all it took.
Do something a little bit more. This is a pretty good playlist right here. Oh, okay, Todd. Thanks, man.
I've been lonely too long.
Been lonely too long.
I've been lonely too long.
I'll tell you, YouTube really gives us. Let's see. Am I?
I feel like I can't go on. I've been lonely too long.
Test 1, 2, 3. Yeah.
I've been lonely too long.
I didn't know if my audio was coming over or not, but.
As I look back, I can see me lost. lost and searching.
Yeah, YouTube really gives us a fit here, man. There's nobody there at YouTube to talk to. We have a license to play music on the internet. We pay a fee to BMI, Broadcast Music Industry, each year, and we file quarterly with them to have the legal right to play music on our website and our show. And boy, YouTube always flags the songs. They always flag them. I have sent them notes and said, look, I've got the license. They say, we're paying for this. Can you please whitelist us? And they never do it. There's nobody to talk to there but robots. So anyway, we're living with it. They'll mark it as a copyright infringement, but they don't mark us with a strike. So as long as they don't mark us with that, it doesn't hurt us. It just means that on the recording the next day, you're going to see some ads that are put on there by various people that do own the music, and they'll put those ads on there, and they say by doing that it's okay. So I don't even have to pay for the music, the license, if I don't want to, because YouTube is covering it that way by putting their advertisements on there. So anyway, we just wanted to be safe. So again, we file quarterly with BMI. But it's not too bad. It's a few $100s a year. And, we can play something like, 100,000 songs. So, we're never going to go over our minimum. So we kind of pay a minimum, but we'll see.
Come sit down on my knee. Tell you a story. It happened a long time ago. Little bitty pretty one, I've been watching you grow.
Oh, hit the wrong button. See if I can add this mic in again with music. Hey, like that little monitor right there, guys. Look, we're on that monitor. Oh, hey, we're up there too.
Come on, sit down on my knee.
I could get them all with monitors, but it cost me $1 million. All right. Well, I've been playing with this a lot tonight. I kind of like what I see. I like the chat room. Here's a video. My friend astronaut Doug Wheelock. Doug has been going to the Hamfest with us the last 7 years, but with the COVID and stuff, I haven't seen him the last year and a half. He did spend the night here at my home last year. Here's Doug. He's making a little promo for us.
I watch Amateur Radio Roundtable on W5KUB.com. I watch Amateur Radio Roundtable on W5KUB.com. My name is Doug Wheelock. In my spare time on the space station, I stay connected to planet Earth.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Doug Wheelock. In my spare time on the space station, I stay connected to planet Earth through the ham radio. Through amateur radio, I tune into W5KUB. Hi, I'm Doug Wheelock, and in my spare time on the space station, I stay connected to planet Earth. By listening to amateur radio, I tune into... Why do I say turn into? Hi, I'm Doug Wheelock. In my spare time on the space station,
Did you mess up again?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Doug Wheelock. In my spare time on the space station, I stay connected to the planet by tuning in to W5KUB.com. Hi, I'm Doug Wheelock. In my spare time on the space station, I stay connected to planet Earth.
All right, here's a little excitement for you. This is over at our home in North Carolina. How would you like this for an antenna? That's me with the gloves on there, and I'm fixing to go across this wire. This would make a great antenna over there in the mountains. So take a look at this, and you guys may want to do this. We'll get going here in just a second. We're signing all the insurance papers right now, taking out a little extra insurance. All right, now we're about ready. You got to check it out there. Yep, it moves. All right, here we go. Now see that little hole down at the end? We got to go through that hole in the trees there. Here we go.
All right.
Here we go. All right, well,
Okay, so who buys?
I made it without any problems there, so we made it there. Let's see if Hambot still works here. Nope, man. I'm gonna delete him. Let's see if that one works. That one works. All right, let me see if I can add Hambot in here again. Although Hambot is retiring, actually, so, man. Let me see if I can add Hambot in. That one's sticking. He's not working. Add a media file. I'm not sure where I can find my Hambot. He's in here somewhere. Let's see. Got to look under all the different files here. Let's see. He's probably under videos. Videos. This might be a good one here. Let's see. Let's see. This would be a good one. See if we can play this one.
Hello, this is Valerie Hatzfeld, NV9L. You know, there's nothing worse than not being able to go to your favorite Hamfest until W5KUB. They have live streaming, interviews, and tons of prizes. Just make sure you're logged into the chat room so you can win. Hello, this is Valerie Hatzfeld, NV9L. You know, there's nothing worse than not being able to go to your...
Let's see, let me add something else here. Well, here we go. Here's Halloween. Here's a Halloween deal. I built a toilet paper gun. Here we go. Let me see if I don't know if you can see this or not. This was Halloween.
I am.
All right, that's now been rolled. There was.
Y'all look good.
Thank you.
There was a lot of toilet paper up and down the street that night. Let's see what else I got here. Put on here. Did you get a couple pictures? That didn't look very good. Okay, guys, I think we're going to shut down the video for the night. Thanks for watching, helping us test, and we will see you tomorrow night. And help us get the word out about the show tomorrow. We'd really appreciate it. Thank you. 73 to everybody.